What's going on, everybody? Liam Chase here, coming at you with a quick trade update. Today is April 13th, Monday morning, Monday. Hope you guys had a great Easter Sunday with your family, and hope you're doing well during this virus shutdown. I just wanted to give you guys with a weekly, or this is going to turn into a weekly update, but today is going to be the daily update, and then you're going to see this on a Sunday or a Saturday when all of the trading days are over. So I right now am trading the SPY Spider. That's basically an ETF of the S&P 500, and I just want to kind of give you a peek at my day here. I ended up having a pretty good day. I'll show you some screenshots. Ended up profiting about 10%. Nothing crazy. It's a $200 account, starting out at $200 in the account right now. So we're going to start documenting every day, just to give you my thought process and reevaluate to see what I could have done better, what I missed, and things like that. So look, I'm not a professional. This is not financial advice or recommendations or anything like that. This is me just sharing my journey and showing you the losses, the profits, and everything else in between. So here's the start of today right here, and this is the first candle of the day. I'm on the West Coast, and I'm usually up by this time, but with everything that's going on right now, it's been a little more lax. So I didn't quite, I was awake, but I wasn't looking at the charts. And really what I was looking for, you can see this pretty bright red line right here. This is pretty strong daily support. And so even if you go back here, we've been playing off of it for a couple of days now, right? So we can see we played with it over here, and we tried to retest, broke down, tried retesting. I was expecting this day to be down here, but with everything that's going on, the volatility, you never know what to expect in the after hours market. This is why I have not been holding anything overnight, just because you never know what's going to happen. Let's see. So I didn't trade on last Thursday, just because it was super tight. I probably could have traded this, but I'm still learning. I'm starting to notice these trends. Basically, whenever it has a false breakthrough, it usually goes back towards the bottom of the region. And so I missed this move. I saw a breakout on the daily support, and so I was going to go in for a trade here, but found out that my funds hadn't cleared because I'm using a cash account instead of a margin account, so that I don't get limited on my day trades. So I was going to enter here. It would have worked out a little bit, but not as much movement as probably could have happened. So it's whatever. I drew the support zone after this is all formed. So then it came back up, retested support, had another false breakthrough, came over, came back down. I thought my funds cleared by this time, so I probably would have got in for a trade here. It looks a little better here. So I probably would have gotten for a trade right here, but my funds still hadn't cleared. And so I just saw this golden opportunity wash me by. And so typically, this would have been a good time to sell right here. I mean, it kind of formed some minor support region right here. And then I had a brilliant idea that, because I usually trade on Webull, and I had $200 pending on Webull, and I was like, you know what? Let me just go back to my Robinhood account, and I got an instant deposit of $200. That's a margin account, so I can only do a couple 3-day trades a week on that, since I don't have the required limit for unlimited day trades on a margin account. So it was just turned into a game of patience right there. So just watching this come up, and so it kind of went towards the bottom of the region, minor support right here. Didn't go all the way to the bottom here, but it skated back up, and this was a big move. What I like to do, I do pretty much everything on the 15-minute chart. Usually when something has, like, let's say a breakthrough right here, usually what I like to do is, I always wait for at least the next candle to close to give me confirmation or to confirm it's a false breakthrough. But this one skated up, And so there was just a lot of uncertainty for me pretty much all day, especially since I missed this move. But all this move right here, just because we see it, it kept retesting, so it came up, retested, got shot back under, and then it came back down. And so it was just a lot of movement, like pretty long wicks within that zone that I have right here between this red line and these pink lines. So it just was not in a very, certain in a zone, or it didn't give me any comfort or certainty in me going in on a trade. So I'm just waiting. And then I started noticing this uptrend. And then it's testing. And then last about hour of the day, last hour and 15 minutes, we saw this one just bust through. Now, this is where I ended up entering, where this red oval is. That's where I ended up entering. Now, in hindsight 2020, I probably could have entered when this candle closed, because not only did it break the support that has been going on all day, but it also crossed this consolidation. So you can see it was kind of consolidating, and it busted through both of these at the same time. Now, I'm still learning, because like I said, I usually like to wait for the second candle to close before I go in on a trade, but I just saw so much momentum on this, and when I just saw it keep skating, I was like, you know what, let me just hop in and make a quick profit. It was definitely a riskier trade than some of the other trades that I take. I like to be a little more certain, but there's just so much momentum that I was like, hey, let me jump in. So I hopped in right here, rode it pretty much to the top, and I got out, maybe not at the top, but I got out pretty much close to the top. I could have, I'm not a wizard. I can't tell the future. I didn't know it was going to skate all the way up here. So I'm not really complaining about my exit. One thing that I know I definitely need to improve on is my entries. And I've been working on letting things retest, because usually with my trades, it's once I get a confirmation or false breakthrough, and I'm trying to learn these false breakthroughs. Sometimes it can get a little tricky, having the patience to wait for it to retest, and being able to identify if it's gonna retest, because like this one, it just skated through. It skated, and so we saw a pretty big move there. Maybe I could have gone in here, but there's really no telling. But that's my trade for April 13th. I hope you guys have an awesome Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.